alive. Tell me, what am I supposed to do after love?
Dean!
Don't touch him!
Hurry, Sky.
I would hurry if I knew what was wrong with him.
He must have hit his head when he fell.
Look, I don't know what's wrong with him. All I know is that you don't have much time
Much time to what?
to save his life.
What's going on?
Ryan says Dean's life is at risk.
I'm calling an ambulance.
No, there's no time for that.
He says there's no time to wait for one.
What do you mean there's no time?
You don't have time.
Is he saying something?
As usual, I'm talking right in front of you, but you're not listening!
Will the both of you just shut up and let me think? Okay, he's unconscious, but there's no visible signs of trauma from a hit.
Hello? Yes, I need an ambulance.
Was he choking before he tripped? What was he eating?
My nut mix.
That's why he tripped.
Because of my nut mix.
Oh, his neck is swollen. A rash? Was this rash here before he ate the nut?
I don't know.
Give me a bag.
Wait, what are you doing?
He can't breathe. I think he has an allergy to nuts.
What did he know if he has a nut allergy?
Maybe he's never had enough to prompt an allergic reaction.
Wait, if he is having an allergic reaction, surely we have enough time to wait for the ambulance to arrive.
Well, if I'm right, then we don't have much time, okay? He could suffocate in minutes.
Are you seriously gonna operate on him on a hunch?
Well, if it's the right hunch, then we don't have time. Ryan, is it the right hunch?
I don't know, but whatever it's gonna do, you better do it fast.
Not helpful.
He rarely is.
Crap, what am I doing? No, like this.
Okay, take a deep breath, Skylar. What do you think this is?
Anaphylactic shock.
Why?
Shallow breathing, a rash. He's unconscious.
She's a doctor, bro.
You're the doctor, Skylar.
What if I'm wrong?
I believe in you.
I'm on it. His throat is constricted because of the allergy. I need to cut the airway below the obstruction so Dean can breathe.
Oh.
Pour the whiskey on the pen tube. Use the pen tube as an airway for Dean.
Did it work? Skylar, did it work?
You're gonna be okay, Dean. It's gonna be okay.
Good job, Doc. You saved their life tonight.
Good job, Doc.
Thanks. You're so brave.
Well, that's one way to find out you have a nut allergy.
Dean!
Your mom's here.
Dean! Dean! You okay?
Ma'am, please, be careful.
I'm sorry. Dean, you're all I've got. And if I lost you...
Ma'am, please, you're crushing a boy.
Okay.
Let's bring him back. Yeah.
You saved my son. Thank you.
My brother. Friend to children. That's a first.
Oh, he says that you're great with children.
Yeah, I know. He just said the exact opposite of that. This is so weird. You can really talk to him. You're talking to him now. Can you see him?
Yep,
Where is he?
he's right here.
What's he look like? Is he still shirtless in the afterlife? Hey, Ryan. At least you'll never know what getting fat is like, huh? That's a plus.
Yeah. And here I was thinking you get fit in jail, but you got flabby.
He's saying I got soft, right?
Flabby.
Same thing. Predictable, Ryan.
Look, Derek, if you believe me about this whole brother thing, then you have to believe me about the accident.
I do believe you.
Well, it was all me. And I'm so sorry.
This whole thing is a bit hard for me to get my head around. Would you mind if I just had a minute with my brother?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not attached to your energy or anything like that, right?
No, of course not. He's,
Right. Here. How did I know that? Hey, bro. I'm so sorry, man.
It's not your fault.
And I don't mean about the accident, about a whole bunch of stuff before that. I'm sorry I tried to tell you how to live your life. I'm sorry I made you take that job in my office that you hated so much. You were so miserable. It was like a cartoon how miserable you were.
Dig.
You just called me a douche, didn't you?
Close.
But mostly, I am sorry about trying to convince you that you couldn't be an artist. You could have been anything you wanted to be. And I just didn't realize that you were doing exactly what you wanted to do. You were exactly where you needed to be. And if I had just realized that, then I could just have been happy to be a brother. You will always be my brother. And I will always miss you.
I miss you too.
all done.
Yep.
Just gonna video it and post it online. Grown man talking to himself on the rooftop. See how Derek likes to go embarrassment viral.
That would be awesome. You should do it?
No.
Should have.
So this is it?
Yeah. Sky. This time was a gift.
I know. Don't be sad about the time we didn't have. Be happy for the time we did have.
You believe that?
Well, I believed it more back then. But now I'm not so sure.
I'm sure. I am so grateful for the time we have. You know, time is something that we don't get more of, but I got it. More time with the girl that I fell in love with across the room. The luckiest guy in the world. Come here. I'm out of time.
We let go when we should hold on. I like this poem a lot. And it doesn't even rhyme.
Okay, keep it down.
Promise me you'll read it at the wedding.
Friend, you know, reading my poetry in front of a room full of people is like my biggest fear, right?
It's my wedding, come on, you have to.
Okay, fine. Oh. Yeah, I have to go.
What? I thought you are the boss now that you run your own little practice.
Well, this isn't for work, and I actually took the afternoon off just for this.
Sounds like a boss.
You sure you don't want to come work with me?
You know I would love to, but Jeffrey, he likes us both working at a hospital because of, you know, the perks.
Okay! Bye.
Bye.
Hey,
Hey.
right. 8 cases of beer, 5 crates of wine, and 4 crates of hard liquor, just like you wanted. Dude, there's enough alcohol here to kill a zoo, man.
We have a lot of artists coming today. We'll be lucky if we don't run out.
Yeah. If they drink half as much as you used to, you're right, we're gonna be in trouble. Hey, the place looks good.
Thanks, man.
Hey, nobody's here yet.
No, yeah, Uncle Thomas.
The egg is early.
You know, you don't need to serve eggs at the event. I'm not even sure that scrambled eggs are the best party food anyway.
Nonsense, nah. No trouble at all. You just leave a big plate here, people will take whatever they want. Easy, very easy.
Okay, we'll serve eggs.
You know, the good thing is everyone likes eggs, right? Hey, you know the girl, the painting.
Yeah, the painting girl. She's here.
The Ryan Art Center for Artists.
You make it sound fancy. It's basically just one room.
For now.
I'm trying to encourage young artists, not take over the world.
Not anymore. Never knew that, Derek. Soulless corporate Derek.
No, you got to know depressed, drunken Derek, whom you thought was homeless. I know I was in bad shape, but I didn't look homeless.
Actually, it was the whole camping out at the park that really did it for me.
Thanks for coming. He would have been happy that you're here.
He was good.
He was. Hey, do you know that?
You first.
Do you ever think about what he said that night?
All the time.
Hi, is this Ryan Art Center?
Yes, it is. Please come in. Make yourself at home. The thing about death is, it takes away everything. All you are. All you ever be. But it gives one thing back. Perspective. We want everything to control our circumstances. If we can control things, we feel better. Even if taking control means taking responsibility.
Ha! Dead! I killed you. Boom.
yet.
Dead.
Checkmate.
No.
Again.
Why are you so mean?
Yes, I win.
No.
I caused a crash because I was arguing with my brother.
Remember to eat your medicine, okay? Yeah? Good girl. Come let's go. Say bye to doctor. Bye.
I caused it because I prescribed the wrong medication to a sick man. We spend our whole existence trying to partition blame, and that's not what this is about.
Oh, yeah.
Our time here is like a tiny drop. a tiny drop in an enormous ocean that stretches so far, it's impossible to ever see the whole thing. But that doesn't make our lives meaningless. It does the opposite. It makes everything meaningful. Because without eternity, every moment is special. And we're never alone, if we choose to be. So be kind, help each other, be understanding. This life, it isn't easy, but always recognize the universe is nothing if not absurd. So remember to laugh.
Francine said you'd be here for a fitting. I didn't think you'd go jogging in the actual dress. It seems a bit impractical if you ask me.
And if you're lucky enough to find love, hold on to it. Cherish it. Hug it so tight it's hard to breathe. Because sometimes the best love is like that. That's all I have to say. Good luck, you two.
When my heart cold, one of my tattoos. Now that I'm drowning in your blood, what have we been told? What have we been told? Haven't we rolled around the mud? 'Cause after life, after you, tell me what am I supposed to do after life?